Welcome to the On Home and Office podcast series, featuring technology tips from expert authors in home and office computing, part of the On Podcast Network at informit.com. For great deals on Mr. Excel's books and videos, visit informit.com/Mr. Excel.
Well, welcome back to another episode of the On Home and Office podcast. I'm Bill Jellin. Today we're going to talk about creating charts, not necessarily in 2007, but in any version of Excel. I have much faster ways to create charts and to create good-looking charts. So I'm back here in Excel 2003, and we have a data set. Now, one thing I want to point out here. You'll notice that we have 3 regions and 5 months. Cell A2 is blank. That originally had the word region, but I removed that label. Anytime you have dates across the top or down the left-hand side, we want to remove that top left corner cell and leave it blank, so that way Excel doesn't get confused and think the dates are a 4th series. So we want to create a chart. Now typically we would use insert chart. We would go through the 4 steps, which have about 7 questions. It would take a long time. We're not going to do any of that. I'm going to create a chart in one keystroke. All we have to do, select the data, press the F11 key, and you get a default chart. You don't have to go through, answer all their questions. Now, it's still a horrible looking chart. This gray background, I hate that gray background. Lotus never had the gray background. Why did they choose gray, right? This gray background and this light blue wash out on a black and white printer. You can't hardly even see it. When I switched over from Lotus to Excel, I kept going up to the chart menu hoping there'd be something there called chart, get rid of the ugly gray background, but it's not there. Even the chart toolbar doesn't have anything for this. I was just frustrated for months and months and months, and finally my frustration hit a certain level. I banged my hand down on the desk, and luckily that day my hand happened to hit the right mouse button, and the mouse was over the gray. That's all it takes. If you don't like the gray, right click and choose Format Plot Area. We can change it back to white. There we go, like we had in Lotus. Or let's right click Format Plot Area. We can go into Fill Effects. I love to set up a 2-color gradient. This is so easy. If it's a revenue chart, I always go from green to white. Click OK, click OK. All right, hey, now we're not just wasting the black and white toner. Now we're wasting the expensive toner on the color printer. Some other things, if you don't like the colors of the columns, Format Data Series, you can choose a different color. Format Data Series, choose a different color. Format Data Series, choose a different color. If there was 1 month that was unusual, there was something that impacted, like there was a hurricane or there was a strike at the manufacturing plant. First click selects all of the columns in the series. Second click selects just that one column. Now when we right click, Format Data Point, we can change the color of that one point in the chart. Over here on the right hand side, the legend, taking up a lot of space. We need that space as we add new months. So let's take the legend, just drag it up and drop it somewhere on the chart, and then we can expand the plot area. Another thing that's taking up some space along the left-hand side are our numbers. The numbers along the axis happen to be in thousands. We're wasting space with zeros. Imagine if your numbers were in millions or billions. You're wasting even more space with zeros. Let's right-click on one of those numbers and choose Format Axis. And on the Scale tab, great setting here, called Display Units. Let's change that from none to, well, in this case, thousands, but you'll see that millions, billions, and trillions are available there. Click OK. Now we don't bother to put the zeros there. We just have a simple tag that says thousands, and we're good to go. So create a chart in one keystroke. It's the F11 key. You get a chart, and then just simply right click on anything to customize it, and you'll get a good looking chart in not too much time. Well, there you have it. Some cool charting tricks. You should be able to create charts much, much faster using the F11 key.
Thanks for watching the On Home and Office podcast. For more episodes, check us out in iTunes or at informit.com/On Home and Office. Stay tuned for a word from Q Publishing. Q Publishing creates user-friendly technology guides on home and office technologies. Whether you're looking for beginner or advanced information on hardware, software, and gadgets, Q has the solutions you need to learn more fast. We publish a wide array of series to meet your learning needs, including the Business Solutions series, which focuses on everyday business programs such as Excel and Access, The Easy series is geared toward the visual learner looking for step-by-step instructions. The Live Lesson series are video training DVDs, which feature hours of personal instruction with an expert trainer. The On Demand series cuts straight through the clutter, providing concise and graphically rich guides. The Special Edition Using series features instruction from industry-recognized experts on topics such as Office, Photoshop, Windows, and Mac OS. Check out all our series today at informit.com/Q.